Hi everyone. Well, there's quite a bit of active weather coming up this week with potential of quite a bit of rainfall at times. But during the dry spells, it could clear up just enough to bring the temperatures up into the well, possibly up to the high teens in a few places. Maybe even warmer towards the end of the week. But anyway, this is what we've got at the moment. It's area of low pressure to the south, and you can see these colours are quite well, showing that the winds are quite light, and they're going to really remain that way over the next 24 hours. And as we head through tonight and into tomorrow, nothing really changes, but we do have an area of low pressure out here in the Atlantic that's going to start heading its way towards us later on tomorrow. So anyway, we've got a lot of cloud around at the moment, and we've had that really all day, and it's going to continue as we head through tonight and into tomorrow. In fact, possibly thickening up for a time as we move into tomorrow. And with this cloud, there's quite a bit of rain. This is the rainfall for the moment, or should I say at the moment. And as we head through the night, it stays pretty much the same. There's going to be some rain falling at times, a few dry spells, and even in towards tomorrow morning, we've still got rain moving through at times. But the temperatures are going to remain reasonably high for well, due to the cloud and the rain, so it's going to keep the temperatures up. So we're looking at 8, 9, 10 degrees pretty much right through the night, and the wind's not going to pick up too much. At the moment we're seeing really 3 to 6 miles per hour coming in from the northeast. Not really that much changes through the night. The temperatures remain pretty much the same, and the winds really remain pretty much the same. They may pick up a little bit in more western parts here towards dawn and the first part of tomorrow morning, but generally across the island the winds will be pretty light and coming in from the northeast. So as we head through tomorrow, this area of cloud that's over us doesn't really go anywhere. Although later on tomorrow into tomorrow night, we may start to see a few breaks from the south, and that's a sign of some slightly drier air coming in. So let's have a look at the rainfall for tomorrow. We've got some showery rain coming through during the morning. That may be heavy at times. And then it kind of breaks up a little bit, but we still see some showery outbreaks moving through as the day goes on. Then as we head through the afternoon, we get a clearer interlude. We may see a little bit of sunshine coming through for a time, and then we've got further showers developing down here to the south and southeast. Now, as they move up towards us tomorrow evening, we could see a few heavy ones. There's possibly the risk of the odd thundery one as well. But it will be still overcast at this time as well. So yeah, it's going to be turn out to be quite a wet evening, but fairly localised some of this rainfall. So the temperature tomorrow, not too bad really. We're starting off the day at 9 or 10 degrees Celsius, and we're going to see some hill fog, just thought I'd mention it as well, over the island as we start the day. So some low cloud and hill fog, possibly in the far southwest here, St Catherine's down through to Shanklin and Ventnor, maybe even starting to develop towards Braden down in Culver as we head through the day, because these winds that are coming in from the northeast at first start to switch round into the east and then into the southeast during the afternoon. And as this happens, we may see the temperature start to drop away a little bit. So we may peak at around 12 degrees late morning, but as the wind's heading to the southeast, the warmer, because it's quite a warm airstream coming across what is quite a cold sea, so we're going to see a lot of moisture, and we're going to start to see this coastal fog, this hill fog, turn into coastal fog. So anywhere really from Ventnor through Sandown up towards Bembridge and possibly up towards Ryde, we could start to see fog developing on the coast. Now through the afternoon, this fog may start to push further inland. It's difficult to say how far inland it's going to push, but it does look very certain we're going to see fog in more coastal parts. And because the winds are going to be only light to moderate, this fog could start to drift across the island. Now, temperatures during the afternoon, we're looking at anything between 9 and 11 degrees Celsius. The winds, they're picking up a little bit, so we're looking 10 to 12 miles per hour, possibly up to 15 miles per hour on the coast here. A little bit lighter inland. So let's look towards the rest of the week, and you can see that on Tuesday this area of low pressure comes through and sinks off to our south. Then a further area of low pressure tries to push towards us, but it just sinks off to the west of this other low pressure. Now, yes, airflow is coming in from the east at this point, although as we head through Thursday and in towards Friday, the winds start to turn more into the southeast. Now, it's hard to say how certain this will be, but if this happens, we're going to start to see some quite warm air moving up across us. So here's the cloud map for Tuesday. We're seeing some more clouds still pushing through, but there are some breaks in that cloud as well. Although we may still continue to see some hill and coastal fog. And here's a mixture of the winds, or should I say the wind direction, the temperature, and the precipitation map. So we're seeing a bit of rainfall likely to come through still on Tuesday. In fact, as we head through towards Tuesday evening, we could see some further heavier showers moving through. Although as we head through the night, they start to clear away, and the winds do start to come around back into the northeast for a time. And you can see by Wednesday day, the temperatures aren't too bad. So we're looking at 13, 14 degrees Celsius, probably closer to 10 or 11 on the coast. So as we head through Wednesday evening and into the night, and then into Thursday, we start to see more cloud moving across the island. And with this cloud, we're likely to see further spells of rain at times. And this continues, as you can see, through Thursday and into Friday. So as we move through Thursday with the rainfall, you can see this area of rain trying to push up from the southeast, and it turns a little bit colder on Thursday for a time. Although this area of rain moves up through, which is actually a warm front, and behind it the temperatures do start to rise slowly, so that as we move through into Friday, the temperatures will start to be creeping up once again, so that as we head towards Saturday, things may start to warm up quite a lot. But anyway, that's a lot of weather and a lot of complicated stuff happening. But we'll obviously give you updates day to day, and if anything significant happens, or the weather turns severe, or there's some very heavy rain on the way, or anything like that, as well as the risk of the fog tomorrow, we'll give you further updates and possibly warnings if need be. Anyway, that's all for the moment. Always feel free to ask any questions underneath this forecast, of course, and also always feel free to share these forecasts if you find them useful. Anyway, that's all for now. Goodbye.